Travis Wayne Goodsell. Well, it appears that Nelson gave me a breakout video. After 11 hours, I'm over 100 views on LDS Church President gives official statement on tithing. People are a little bit confused by it, though. There's only one thumbs down and only 3 thumbs up. And that's strange for 100 views. Mormons, I guess, are confused because I only quote from Nelson in that one talk. And I'm pretty sure I link it at the bottom in the description below. And ex-Mormons, I think you guys are confused. I don't think you understand the significance of that talk in October 2019, because everybody's talking about tithing being a donation with the James Huntsman lawsuit. The church even came out and said, donation, charitable contribution, voluntary. This is evidence that nope, it's not. That's why the tithing slips were referred to as tithing and donation slip. And so oftentimes it would be condensed, but not happy with the position of the camera. But yeah, not too many people are flocking to Bob Evans deleting my comment, going over the list of 10 requirements, or the 10 blessings of paying your tithing. Well, it's a scam, guys. The church is desperately trying to lie so that they can get out of this. And I'm very disappointed in James Huntsman calling it donations as well, I think. Unless it's not. I'd have to go over his lawsuit, make sure. But I did find out a correction for my church history, so you'll get it here. So I was incorrect that the Edmunds-Tucker Act shut down the original BYU, which is now the University of Utah. It was shut down 3 years after it opened because Brigham Young was diverting the funds elsewhere. He was not a very wise steward of finances, apparently. They had to shut it down because they didn't have enough money. Well, if he wouldn't go to all the brothels all the time, he might have enough money to pay for the school. Of course, it was before the lawsuit. Well, the big one that got him arrested. I'm sure there were other lawsuits along the way that coincide with that he used to pay the court costs. God. So, yeah, University of Utah picked it up later. They just say guys started it back up again in 1867. And David O. Calder. So he was Mormon. He was an early pioneer settler in Utah, I guess. That's what it means. There are lots of other pioneers, such as the Mountain Meadows pioneers. of massacre infamy. So it's amazing that any others would have been able to get into Utah. But yeah, BYU down in Provo was started up in the 60s, wasn't it? Oh, that's the controversy. You guys have heard about the September 6th, about the 6 church historians at BYU who got fired and excommunicated for supporting the church by saying it's okay for Joseph Smith to be a magician and a witch and a warlock. So, fired, excommunicated. How dare you? Well, in 1911, there was the what was the date in September 11th? Or not September 11th, in 2011. Just doesn't say, it says 2011, okay? So the 1911 four professors were teaching evolution and criticism of the Bible. How dare they? I wonder if they were teaching the documentary hypothesis. I doubt I'll be able to find it on the internet, but it does have a hyperlink. I guess I can hover over it to see if it'll lead to anything as to what they were teaching that was so blasphemous about the Bible. Branch of criticism, it just talks about the branch of criticism. The origins of ancient texts. Yep, documentary hypothesis, sure enough. That's funny. They actually did it right back then. Because the documentary hypothesis is crap. So, yeah, BYU is officially claimed on 16th of October, 1875. But it was more financial difficulties right before Brigham Young died. And so it says it, after some financial difficulties, forced another closure. So that was strange. Was it? Oh, nope. 76 classes at the Brigham Young Academy, January 3rd, 1876. The year Brigham Young did die. No, or was that the year before? When did he die? Brigham, where are you? Brigham. Yeah, 77. Okay, so the year before he died, they started up classes again. That was when they did a new Doctrine and Covenants. So that same year, if only they had the windows of heaven to do the protection racket tithing scandal. Wouldn't that have been great? Mormons could have been extorted for their income before then. I mean, he was doing the United Order. So apparently Brigham Young sucks in finance. So I'm not seeing anything on the church news about their reply to James Huntsman. But very, very curious indeedly-do. Yep. Yeah, Homer Simpson delivered one of the Flanders babies. Yeah, it is skyrocketing here. Oh, we got One more like, but one more no. Yeah, one more like. Huh. My goodness. 106. Do Mormons not understand? This is not something to put a thumbs up on. This should be ex-Mormons putting the thumbs up on this. That's why the thumbnail has number 10. It's not voluntary. You cannot do anything in the church unless you pay. So, yeah, just thought I'd update you on it. I could do more stuff, and I probably should. I should do church consider burning the church down for the insurance money. Which is what Brigham Young did to the Nauvoo Temple. Well, yep. My views are going back up. Going back up. Guys are so silly. Like I said, though, I don't have to edit the words of Nelson. I can just let him speak for himself. And that's a perfect example. I don't have to criticize him. He criticizes himself every time he opens his mouth. So,